What's the difference between polygamy and polyamory?
I don't think much.
Is it marriage?
I couldn't think of anything more patriarchal than letting your husband or your boyfriend go out and sleep with other women. The guy next to me took his shoes and socks off, and it smelled like farts and eggs.
Do you guys take your shoes off on the airplane?
No.
I take my shoes off.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of people order alcohol from the like little cart on the plane. I'm like, you want that little?
I don't know. I feel like people that have anxiety do it a lot.
Oh, I should do that. Welcome back to Always Here. We're your hosts, Abby Howard
And Abby Howard. Yeah. Hello. Honestly, it feels good to be back in the chair.
Yeah.
The last two times we filmed, we were on the couches, which you won't see these in order, but it feels good to be back.
That dynamic threw me off.
I know. That was our first time having guests.
It was really fun, but this feels comfortable.
More natural. Yes, I know. Even like just when do you speak? When do you jump in? Like I'm listening back to the Moms episode now, and they sound so sweet and good, which I realized during both of those, I'm very protective over like what my mom said and what Caleb said. I'm like, I'm going to protect them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I know you guys will be gracious, but I wish listening back that I like chimed in and hyped my mom up more, just kind of chimed in more. I think I was just listening. Yeah, there are always things that you leave being like, I wish I said this or I wish I said that, but
I hate that.
I know. But it was the first time.
It's hard to listen to things back. You're like,
I know.
I'm miserable to listen to.
Totally. But also it's been good. It's my own constructive feedback. I'm like, okay, I'm new to this, so let's listen to it and learn and improve, hopefully. But yeah, it was so fun.
Did we say that we're here to share the hope in the hard with heart and humor?
Hey, we're here to share the hope in the hard with heart and humor.
And that's what we're going to do right now.
Yes.
What's been going on? What's your hope?
My hope, I actually just did this recent Instagram series, Falling Back in Love with My Closet.
And you look good.
Thanks. It's been fun. It's been a fun series. I'm sure a lot of women can relate to that feeling of like, your body just goes through so many changes within the last year and a half of pregnancy, postpartum, or even if it's not that, I had messages from girls being like, this has helped me in recovering from an eating disorder, and just like really amazing messages. And there's so many times in your womanhood where your body's going to change and you're adjusting. And it's this fear of rejection of my own clothes where it's like, oh, when I'm just going through the day, I feel good, or I feel like I look in the mirror and I see myself a certain way, but then I go to my closet and I try on my clothes, and then I'm just kind of put back down where I'm like, oh, I actually don't fit into these things like I thought, or they don't look on me how I pictured that they would or that they did. And then it's this cycle of constantly having to get back to like, oh, I actually am content, or like, get your baseline of your self-esteem and your clothes mine at least was always moving. So yeah, I'm 7 months postpartum. Like, it's time for me I just kind of stopped trying on stuff. And I was like, I'm just going to wear what I know fits right now. But now I'm kind of at this point where, okay, things are starting to like fit back. So I've just been scared to try things on and get rejected again. So this series was kind of like a ripping the Band-Aid off and trying to have fun with my closet again, and not just throwing everything out and donating it all and just starting fresh. But like, let's see what's worked and let's have fun again.
I definitely threw everything out.
Yeah, I remember when you threw all your maternity stuff away.
Threw that, got rid of. I didn't throw it away. I donated it to a women's shelter area. But then I also like everything I wore in Hawaii gone. Matt like pulls things up. He's like, "Where did this go?" I was like, I can't look at that.
Yeah,
that freaking yellow bikini. The amount of Matt. He's like, why'd you ever get rid of this? I was like, because I can't get my right cheek in that.
Right.
I'm like, because I don't want to see what I'm going to look like in that. It's true. Like, there's like a fear. Yeah. And I even remember like when I had gotten, like, I don't weigh myself too often. Whenever I had gotten back to what I would like perceive as like, oh, okay, like this is where I wanted to be. I still remember trying on my clothes and being like, things just don't look the same.
Right.
Like, my whole body was proportioned differently.
Right.
And it still is. Like, I mean, obviously now I'm pregnant again, but like, I just remember being like, okay, this is just not going to look the same way. So then I was like, I just think these clothes are done.
Totally.
But I do think that I had some things I'm so glad I hung on to, because I'm like, things are still, the dust is still settling.
Right.
For years on out.
No, totally. That's why I feel like I was like, I want to be kind of slow about donating things in the postpartum season, because even right now, like, okay, I'm not wearing a ton of color or really fun things or short dresses or, some of this like fun, flirty, colorful stuff that I had before. And it just feels wrong in this season where I'm like nursing and, have a baby. It just doesn't feel like my personality right now. But I know those things will come back. And it's like, I don't always have to be this like serious, only brown t-shirts girl. You know what I mean? Like the color will come back. And so I don't want to just get rid of all that stuff. So I'm trying to challenge myself to at least try it on.
I tried on swimsuits last night, and
it's the season. Summertime.
I was like, I genuinely don't need anyone to tell me I look good. That I don't need that. It's not gonna convince me. Like,
Right,
and I'm not like insecure about it. Well, maybe I am a little bit. I'm
You
like, I
do
don't want to
look
let
good.
the bump out. Well,
Yeah.
it's just I feel like your belly looks a little different after their first pregnancy. Like the subsequent ones. She's already a little misshapen and things like, it's just like, there's a lot. And so I was like trying on new swimsuits and I was like, wow, we're going to air this out at the pool. I was like, this is crazy. But yeah, no, it's fine.
I never thought anything of it.
No.
And it's things that you only notice about yourself,
No, I got a picture for you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Just to know that I don't think I'm being dramatic here. I was
With
literally-
Vivian, my belly button became like a little witch's hat. Like it got really pointy and I got really insecure about it because I was like, I can't even look cute with a...
You can't even see the bottoms most of the time.
What am I looking at?
Exactly.
No, I don't mean it like that. You look so cute in that.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
That one did not get purchased.
Really? I like the brown polka dots.
Oh my gosh, my boobs look like Animal Planet.
Oh, I didn't even look at your boobs.
Good. I was like, I need more support.
No.
It's one of those things where it's like I truly do feel freedom from like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's so not what's important right now. But then sometimes I'm like, wow,
We can still
how
be realistic.
far we have come.
Right. I'm like, things are different. Now I would never go back and I'd do it over and over again. But
Totally,
things are different.
Totally, we can talk about it. It's fine.
Totally. But my hope is that I feel like I'm moving into a better place.
You're stylish.
Yeah.
I like
you.
those shorts.
Thanks. They're actually maternity. I got them. My mom got them for me when I was pregnant, and I never wore them when I was pregnant. I actually like them better on me now. Yeah, they're
That's the
old
hard
area
thing.
shorts.
I feel like my belly is lower than it's ever been in other pregnancies, and when I wear things below the bump,
It feels better.
it feels like I'm exposing myself.
Oh yeah, you're like that is my.
But it does
hoo-ha.
feel way better. I don't know. We're in a tough position.
Dresses. It is.
Dresses. But then my thighs started chafing.
Yeah, you're right. What do I do?
I couldn't see. I was like, Matt, is there a rash out there? He's like, a little bit. I was like, dang it. Anyway.
You got a hope, or do you want to do a
My
hard?
hope is I'm really excited to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Kind of the inspiration for today's episode.
It
But
is.
I'm really excited. I feel like we travel a lot, but this one feels like hopefully it'll be more just like restful and family focused, like than a lot of things are like double dipping with like work things, which I'm sure we will still work while we're there, but like it'll just feel hopefully just like a really good time because it's our last trip as a family of 4. Like this is the
Wow.
last time we're going just us, and so
Yeah.
it'll be really special, and I'm really excited. And you know what? I don't even actually feel that sentimental about, like, I like love our family unit of 4, but I think we've just been so ready to add someone else to the
Totally.
family that I'm like not sentimental about it, but I am like excited to just like celebrate a last hurrah with like me and 2 boys. Well,
Totally.
actually 3 boys,
Right.
and then it'll be 4 boys.
Right. What do you
Wow.
mean? Oh, because Matt.
Oh, I thought you were just like manifesting another boy.
I know. I was like, what is she
said
talking
that.
about?
I do have strong feelings I'm having another boy after this.
Yeah.
Just gonna put that over
Okay,
there.
put it on the internet. We'll clock in a couple
I do have
years.
strong feelings about that. But because like I don't know why, like when I see moms with like all boys, I'm like, and this is a glimpse into my future.
Hey, my mom had 3 girls and then a boy.
I know it happens. It does
Wow.
happen.
It does happen.
It does happen. I don't know why I have that feeling, but
Well,
no problem. My heart though is that my stomach hurts.
your stomach hurts. Why?
I don't know. I think it's could be 2 things. I think digestive issues related to being
Constipation?
pregnant,
No, the other way. Ooh, yeah. Sorry about that.
stomach aches, and just upset stomach to the point where I'm like, what's going on?
Right.
Like it's just, but then I'm also like, it could be stress induced.
Right.
That could be a
Are
problem.
you feeling anxious?
I am, but I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about it because
Okay.
I feel like I always talk about that, and my life is so good, and I'm so grateful. But I'm just like,
Just like with work, just overwhelm of everything, or
Yeah.
just specific things?
no, yeah, just
Everything.
everything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm like, ah.
Like, it's the day before you're leaving for a trip. That's the most stressful day of the year.
Yeah, there's just a lot to be done.
So much to do.
And it'll all get done, but...
Are you the type, I don't know why, the day before I leave for vacation, I'm doing everything that I've been putting off for months. I'm like, I'm going to the post office. I'm returning everything that used to be all my returns. Like, things that aren't actually pressing, but for some reason I'm gone for 3 days. I need to do it. It's like the day you check everything off your list, and it's the most stressful day, and you're up till like 1 a.m. for no reason. At least I am.
I wish. I have so many things. I feel like I'm actually just doing the things I need to actually need to do.
Okay, so that's actually efficiency.
But there's a lot of other things that just will never get done because of that. Like, I need to get my kids' immunization records from their pediatrician, and I'm like, when will that ever possibly happen? Why do you do that? For their
for school, for
preschool.
Interesting.
And they will not email it to me. I know a lot of pediatricians will, or they could do it on their portal, but they will not. So that's actually my own personal information.
That actually seems like old school.
And it's kind of far. And the lady, Anyway,
that's hard.
Who's gonna make it there? That'll happen.
Hey, my hard is that I got attacked by a bird twice.
Wait, 2 separate occasions?
Yeah. So
no way.
Yeah. Yeah, the next day I went back. But here's the thing. Let me tell you my mistake. Here's what I did. Okay. I was on a walk in my neighborhood.
That is hard, Abigail.
I know. Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Feel me twice, shame on me. Yeah. So the first time I was on a walk, and I'm walking my dog, and I noticed this bird kind of out of my peripheral vision. And I'm like, oh, that bird was kind of low. And then I feel this like hit on my back. And I'm like, dang, was that my ponytail? And I'm like, no, my hair's not that long. And then I go, oh, maybe that bird's like learning to fly. I don't know why that was my thought. I turn around. This bird is dive bombing me, coming back at me again. Oh. And I go, ah! And I sprinted across the street with my dog.
That's so scary.
It was. And it kind of followed me across the street. Like, I was like, it's not leaving me alone. So Lewis and I kind of ran a little bit, and it left me alone after that. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. There must be a nest or something. So the next day, this is so stupid. The next day, I'm going on a walk again, and in my head, I'm like, okay, wherever that tree was, I'm going to cross the street earlier to avoid the bird. I'm not going to go past that tree. So I am kind of walking, and I noticed the bird that looks like the bird that tagged me the day before on the fence right next to me, and it's kind of following me along the fence line. But I'm way early. I'm like way ahead of the tree.
You're like, I'm not in your territory.
I'm not in the territory. So then I start crossing the street. The bird comes at me again. It's dive bombing me, and I'm like flinging my arms with Lewis, and I'm like, ah! And this time, there were witnesses. A couple witnesses.
There are witnesses.
This guy in a truck drive past me, and he rolled his window down and goes, ha, 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 laughed in my face, and goes, it almost got you. And I was like, surely did. And then the guy on his driveway said, yeah, that nest is like in my yard. And I'm
it's a mama bird.
I said, yeah, but the bird's not attacking you. And he says, yeah. Okay, so just me. Got
the dog, maybe.
Maybe it is the dog.
The dog.
The dog, Lewis. Yeah, so you know what? You thought I would learn the first time.
That's freaky.
Yeah, it's an aggressive mom.
It's a mom. She's like,
a mama bird. She said, don't come near my children.
You got to find a whole new route
until
those babies hatch.
I know. When do they hatch? How long does it take? Like 2 weeks?
I don't know. There was a dead bird out of a tree today.
Oh, yeah, when they fall out. Yeah, it's sad.
It was sad.
So sad. One time, Sophie and my sister saw a bird that had fallen out, and we took it to the vet, like ran it to the vet. And I don't know if it made it or not, but that was pretty stupid. I don't know.
To the vet?
Like, we ran into an emergency vet, and we're like, this bird was just on the ground.
Sweet.
Couldn't fly. Yeah, sad circle of life, you know?
Hopefully they did something.
Yeah.
My sweet 4th grade teacher took a dwarf hamster to the vet to, like, give it life-saving measures.
Life-saving?
I hope they saved that hamster. I think they did.
What happened to it?
The cage, she had so many classroom pets. I feel like this is back in the day when you could have classroom pets.
Yeah.
Do they even let you do that anymore because of allergies?
No, probably not.
The crates were stacked. And me and my friends would clean out their crates at recess sometimes.
Cute.
And one of my good friends accidentally, like, when she was reaching out, and we were in 4th grade, we were really short.
Letting you reach for these cages.
It fell, and that little hamster
smushed.
Was like stunned for a while, but he was still alive. Not smushed, but like maybe paralyzed.
Yeah. Ooh. My friend closed the hamster in her door.
Yeah, there's
so many hamster stories.
Small rodents never have a good end.
No, they don't.
Except for my hamster Maggie.
Listen, we brought a hamster
She
home.
lived 6 years.
Whoa. What is with the longevity of your pets?
Apparently, I take really good care of them.
Wow.
My older sister brought home a classroom pet, a hamster. It got out in our home.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always happens.
And we have cats, so
I know.
we were nervous. Good thing my dad works for a company that makes fiber optic things. He just had some night vision goggles at work.
What?
So we brought them, and they're like heat rated.
You're kidding.
So we found the hamster.
You had a
Oh
night.
my
You're like, wait,
gosh.
everybody, let's just wait till it gets dark.
Wait, why does that remind me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids when he's leaning above the grass? He's like got the glasses. He's like going through every blade of grass. I love that movie.
That just unlocked a memory.
funny.
I forgot about that
You know
movie.
what movie I was thinking about the other day? I was like,
That's hilarious,
I need
Eddie.
to watch, and now I can't think of it.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I don't know what movie.
I don't know either, but let's let it come on back.
I was also just thinking our new wow, that's crazy. That saying that we all are saying is surely.
Surely.
Like,
Matt
surely
makes
that
fun
happened.
Of, did I start? Matt's made fun of me
You know
for
who-
years for saying surely.
Caitlin started it.
Really?
I think Caitlin says it all the time.
We
I
got
think,
it from
I think
her.
we got it from Caitlin.
I could see that.
That's
No,
funny.
She's got some fun
Like,
verbiage,
yeah.
innuendo things that we definitely pick up on.
Matt
But-
has made fun of me for years for saying that though.
Really?
Oh,
Because he's
really?
like, is it SHIRLEY or SUR? Because I
Both
say
and.
Shirley, not surely.
It's Shirley with a bunch of U's.
yes.
That's the Midwest in us, surely.
Shirley.
The movie I really want to watch is, remember the classic, and it's not the classic because it's the new one, but in my mind it's a classic. The Hairspray with Zac Efron and
Oh,
John
Amanda
Travolta.
Bynes.
That,
good.
that
Good
is
movie.
such a good movie.
That is a good
It
movie.
came up on my Spotify, a song from that, because I've been
Oh.
playing Annie, because Griffin's been obsessed with Annie
That's so
ever.
sweet.
He always sings Tomorrow now. Since I took him, he's like, Tomorrow. And then Augie
Sweet.
sings it too, because Griffin taught it to him.
Oh.
And anyway, that came on next, and I was like, that movie was so good. I need
So
to watch
good.
that again.
I
That was
loved
good
the
movie.
song Amanda Bynes did. The dog of the chocolate, the sweet.
Yeah, that's a
Whatever
good
it
one.
goes.
Yes.
Run and tell that.
I forgot that was her.
Yeah.
That's probably the last thing she.
Yeah, that or Easy A, I think was one of her last movies.
Oh, okay.
I was such a
I saw
Amanda
that movie
Bynes
in
girl.
theaters. Anyway, let's bring that movie back.
Yes, that's a good idea. Thank you to Magic Spoon for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. Magic Spoon just figured out how to turn treats into something you can actually feel good about eating. If you love sweet snacks like I do, but you hate the sugar crash, this is about to be your new obsession. Magic Spoon treats are crispy, airy, protein-packed snack bars. They have 12 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 0 grams of added sugar, 2 to 3 grams net carbs, and are certified gluten-free. Those macros are crazy. Okay, these bars are so good. They genuinely feel like a treat, not a sad health bar. My personal favorite flavor is the marshmallow, but they also have chocolate, peanut butter, double chocolate, and more. Very nostalgic feeling snacks. They're very dessert coated, but they also don't load you up on sugar, so it's a protein bar that you can feel good about. If you already know Magic Spoon for their cereal, it's so iconic. Their fruity cereal is my favorite. I actually had it for breakfast today. Their high protein, zero sugar cereal brings all the childhood nostalgia with none of the sugar bomb. Magic Spoon is really easy to find. Just look for Magic Spoon at your local grocery store. They just rolled out treats nationwide at 7-Eleven also. And if you haven't tried them yet, check out Magic Spoon's new protein pastries, a high protein, low sugar take on the classic toaster pastries you grew up with. Wait, I really want that. You can get $5 off your next order, including the protein pastries at magicspoon.com/Abby. That's magicspoon.com/Abby for $5 off.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Now
Wow,
we need to
that's
hype Abigail up for this week.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, we're talking about polyamory.
Can we
all
just
right?
preface on here? It says, "Let Abigail loose."
Let Abigail loose. Go, Abby.
Go,
Abby.
Wow, ladies.
Go, Abby. Go,
Well, I'm not
Abby.
gonna watch. No, I'm not gonna say anything of heat, but I just think it's an interesting topic, polyamory. I've listened to 2 interviews recently with different people, where it's massive interviews, where it's been brought up of like open relationships, open marriages, and the comment section was a little surprising to me both times, and just the sentiment around open marriage, open dating relationships. So I was like, this is like a really interesting topic of conversation. And I know like within recent reality TV, like it's going to be a big topic coming up here, like thruples and all these things. So I just feel like I had a lot of things come to mind, like this is an interesting topic. Let me stop dancing around it.
No, seriously, first of all, actually someone literally asked me yesterday. They're like, what's the difference between polygamy and polyamory?
I don't think much, to be honest.
Is it marriage?
Well, polygamy is one man, many wives.
Yes.
I kind of Googled this before we were talking about it. Polyamory is just an open relationship. So, like, the man and woman can have extra affairs.
Okay. And
So
I
it's
feel
kind
like
of open on
polygamy
both
is
sides.
usually
Male-centered.
associated with not consent.
Right.
And also, like, child brides.
Yeah, I would agree. But also, I think that's, like, a big thing to me is that I feel like it's the same thing, just a different font. Like, you're telling me that when it's polygamy and it's a man with many wives, it's illegal and wrong and bad. But with polyamory, we're just going to change the name and say, oh, the woman can do it too if she wants. But the man's still going to go out and, like, I just, to me, I'm like, it's the same thing, just kind of different. And I feel like one is really, obviously, for good reason. Like, polygamy is wrong and bad. And so it's for good reason, like, talked about negatively. But just the sentiment around these open marriages, you read the comments and it's like, oh, how beautiful, so many loving people in one situation. And both of these people that I heard, these women that were in these interviews talking about this, are like strong feminist women. And I was very confused by them then being in open relationships and open marriages, because to me, I couldn't think of anything more patriarchal than an open marriage, or like letting your husband or your boyfriend go out and sleep with other women. I just literally can't think of anything more like the power dynamic there is so weird. The manipulation that comes into play with that is so weird. And it just made me really mad. I was like, this just doesn't make actually any sense with what you're saying. Like, the one girl was not going to go out and have extra affairs, but she wanted her boyfriend to.
And
so,
she got turned on by it. Which
yeah,
just
she
seems-
did. Yeah, I was like, wow, okay, so
Wow.
I mean, she said it was weird. But I'm like, I'm like, okay, but the empower balance there is so interesting. And I think, too, it's like to be fully known is to be fully loved. And so if you're saying, hey, husband or boyfriend, you can pick these things about me that you like, and then the other things that I can't give you, you can go get from someone else.
Yeah, shop elsewhere.
Shop elsewhere. Pick and choose what you want from me, and then go get other things from other ladies. Like, that is so disrespectful to yourself. Like, you are enough, and like, that is the point of a relationship, is to be fully chosen and chosen every day to be loved and served and cared for, you know? And so I don't know, just this idea of it is really it's just really ticking me off a little bit.
Yeah, and I think it's wild how far-reaching the relevance is, because before this even became, like, in those circles, like, those circles I listen to, like, callers have called into John Deloney that have been a part of relationships, like marriages like this, for years. And a lot of times, I would say almost every time, it's a woman calling being like, I want to close our open relationship.
Right.
But, like, how do I do that if this has been, like, our marriage for the past 10 years?
Yeah.
That'd be hard.
And
It'd be so hard.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how you could, that feels nearly impossible at that point.
Right.
You know?
Like, I just can't, like, it's just not.
I shouldn't say impossible, but that feels like
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
you have to start a whole new everything. Build
Relationship.
everything up from the bottom, because that's...
Totally. And I'm going to be so frank. This isn't just these two people I'm talking about. Like, I got on polygamy TikTok. I don't know how I got on that
No,
side.
polyamory.
No, I know, but I got on polygamy TikTok.
Oh.
And it wasn't like FLDS. It was like business CEOs. Like corporate guys with two, you know, they're not legally married, but like, and they call themselves polygamous. It's like becoming more of a thing in culture. And because of social media, I feel like it's just becoming more known. Before, it kind of hid in the dark.
Right.
And that's
because
why
it was like, we probably shouldn't be doing this, but we are doing it.
Right.
And now it's like, no, let's make it
Right.
normal and beautiful.
And people in the comments love it. They're like, this is so amazing. You all get what you need. And that's the part to me where I'm like, every consenting adult has the right to make whatever decisions they want with their life. But then when it's like young people seeing this, and even just people that are like curious about this stuff being influenced a certain way, I'm like, sure, yeah, you can make your own decisions, but also like you should make your decision fully informed. And I think it's the job of people to tell you that that's not healthy or right or good in the long term. Maybe in the short term it feels good. I feel like there are a lot of things that are not good that like work in the short term. But long term, it's just like, I can't imagine a world in which that relationship is fulfilling and satisfying and loving if like you're not fully chosen every day. Do you know what I mean? Am I so offbeat? I could be offbeat, but like
I think
don't
that
think so.
I think that the counter argument that I hear often for a number of different things like this is like, well, no one's getting hurt, or no one, like, they're like, everyone is agreeing and everyone's happy with the arrangement. The thing that I think about is how many eyes now are open to this, like being a very like as being like an option, that are being influenced by it. Like, I'm thinking about like, think about how many middle schoolers and high schoolers are on social media.
Right.
And that, therefore, we know the influence that has on shifting, like, cultural trends and, like, lifestyle ideals. And I think when the narrative is so one-sided, that's where it gets dangerous.
Right.
And so...
yeah, it's always in a positive way.
Everyone is allowed, like you said, free will.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do. Share whatever you want to share.
Right.
When it feels scary to share the other side of it, you're not getting an honest representation. I can speak to, like, amazing benefits of monogamy.
Right.
Like, long-term.
But you seem like the
committed.
odd one out to say that. Like,
Online.
it seems like we're being controversial to be like, we actually love monogamy.
Right. Like, why are we scared to talk about this? That is like the taboo and maybe not the best way. And I think it's just, it's like, okay, we don't want to ruffle feathers or like step on people's toes. But also when we do have a platform and it's like, hey, we should be talking about some of these things that are big. It's like, I don't know. It's just a shift in culture that I had noticed this, and I was like, dang. I feel
You
like
made
there's
a
so many.
really interesting point, too, in connecting, like, the implications of this on, like, the feminist movement, too.
Yeah, I just am so. Where
And
are
this is
we
a
going
girl
with
podcast.
this? Yeah, like I'm a very classical feminist. Like, I want girls to have they're fully equal in value, and wanted them to do everything that a man can do if they want. Yeah, I think it's just this is more so a conversation of like you just deserve the best, and you deserve better, and like you deserve to be felt like you're enough. And sometimes I feel like there is this level of protection that women, they tell themselves like all these lies, and it's like, well, if you can't get it from me, then go get it from someone else, but like still come home to me at the end of the day. And like that's not the point of a relationship. The point of a relationship isn't just to fulfill your sexual desires. The point of a relationship is to like walk hand in hand with someone and like experience life, and when crap hits the fan, you know that you are like with this person. And when you say and think and do horrible, ugly things, and that person sees those things in you, they still choose to love you because they know that you are valuable and enough just in that. And I just feel like the dynamic in some of these, the sentiment of like open marriage is just that you're not being chosen. I don't know. Like we can exercise self-control.
Well said.
Yeah,
Doesn't Arthur Brooks said, he was like, denying yourself, like, from every impulse that you feel is what separates us from, like, an iguana or, like, from an animal.
Yeah, from, like, animals.
Yeah, and he's like, we have this part of our brain that other animals don't have. It's like your do other animals have prefrontal cortexes? I want to say no, because that's their decision making, and I feel like animals are just like on survival. And he was like, basically, that's what separates you from an animal is the ability to tell yourself no. And I feel like that is, discipline is a good thing. It's not like
totally
and restraint, but it's not popular. It's not trendy.
Right.
It's not gonna make any splashy headlines.
Right.
But I do think they'll get you the farthest probably in life.
Probably.
Who knows?
Totally.
Hey, I've never been in a thruple.
Me neither. I never will be.
I
can confidently say I'll never be one.
Yeah, I mean, that would be me
Confidently
being
just it.
cheated on.
And
And
like actually
that would be me
be a whole different conversation.
contacting a lawyer.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute.
This is not.
That would be messy.
That would be really messy.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I have any more thoughts on this because I feel like I've had so many thoughts the last 2 weeks. I was trying to like condense them into a list. But yeah, I just like, for women, I'm like, just demand more.
Yeah.
You should demand more.
Yeah.
And that's commitment. Okay.
That's commitment.
And that's all I got. Well, polyamory is a great topic. Ready to sound off. I'm ready for this to reach the wrong side of the internet, and you can come for me. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
I thought you were about to try and segment it. Or like segue.
I was going to segue it, but I had to say that too.
My fears?
Sam.
Is that when people are playing by different rules I always say this.
It's okay.
When people play by different rules, I'm like, I'm afraid to enter that game because
Sure.
I have my own rule book of how I operate in like a public space,
Sure.
how I operate in a private space. But when people have different rule books, I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
you're willing to go lower than I'll go, and
Sure.
so therefore that's just a humbling place to be.
Okay, well, how was I going to segue that? So polyamory.
Hawaii.
You don't have to
Wow.
segue. We can
Wait.
just say.
So there are many partners. We've been to many places.
Why is this a bit now? It was advice of like, you guys need to segue better. And now it's a bit.
Now
every
it's like, how are we going to make this connect? We're talking about travel
We're
hacks,
gonna grab it by
everybody.
the neck. Just move it in.
Move it over here.
Okay, let's get a little bit off the hot seat. How about that?
Something a little safer.
My stomach's hurting worse.
I feel relieved.
I feel relieved. Our group
That's been on
chat
my
was
chest.
our group chat was popping off the other night.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
I was glad I was able to talk to you guys about this.
I just feel really happy to be in the know about things.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Thank you to Omaha Steaks for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I used to buy the thickest, hardiest chicken breast you could ever find. Like, these things were definitely loaded up with all the antibiotics, just not the best meat that I could find. I've had a change of heart because Omaha Steaks has completely changed the way that I experience and eat meat. Omaha Steaks delivered right to my door, and I was just immediately overcome by these amazing, juicy, tender steaks, chicken, and I mean, the quality spoke for itself. Omaha Steaks has been perfecting the art of premium protein for over 100 years with zero compromises. From mouth-watering burgers, chicken, pork, seafood, dessert, and more for a great dinner just minutes away. We had their burgers for like a little grill out, and they are so lean but still juicy and tender. I also just made steak for the first time with my Omaha Steaks filet cut, and it was unreal, and I didn't mess it up. I was really proud of myself. Delicious, juicy steaks. Taste the Omaha Steaks difference and never settle for grocery proteins again. Get flavorful, high-quality proteins delivered by visiting omahasteaks.com, plus $35 off when you use promo code Abby at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, code Abby, terms apply. See site for details.
Okay, and what's crazy is that we are leaving tomorrow for Hawaii, 6 hours on a plane, and I'm not stressed about traveling with my kids.
Right.
Which I couldn't say was the fact for probably about 2 years of my life.
Sure.
The hardest
Yeah.
time to travel with kids, I will say, is right where you're entering.
I'm
Yeah.
going on a
9
flight
months.
in a month.
9 months to 18 months.
Agreed, Abby. The
It's
hardest
a
ages.
hard.
That's a hard
And
year.
honestly, at that point, I don't have a lot of hacks for you, but I will try my best.
I was
You'll
actually
do
gonna
it-
take notes
no,
this
no,
time.
No,
Right.
you can follow these, but then
Yeah.
then you just pray. Yeah, but we definitely had some horror stories before we got to this place of more comfort.
Of course.
This doesn't mean that we can't be knocked on our butt again.
Right. No.
And that's the thing about parenting that you just have to really just accept.
Right.
They'll humble you at any given time.
It's actually good
Never
for
get
us.
comfortable.
Right, of course.
And so, unfortunately, I am a little comfortable, but we all have had our horror stories with kids and traveling. And you know what? You make it, everyone survives. And that's what you just have to remember when it starts getting rough. We're going to get there, and we're going to be glad we did this. And if we're not, we're never going to do this again.
Exactly.
And so we asked you guys what were some of your horror stories when it comes to traveling. And Kaylee, is it Casey?
Casey, that's cute.
Said, grade 8 sailing trip, got my second ever period and was not prepared.
No.
Your school
no.
went on a sailing trip?
Yeah, wait a minute. Where you live?
Well, she's saying grade 8, so not America.
Oh,
We
you're
say 8th
right.
grade.
Oh, Abby, you're so right.
Grade 8.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Kaylee. If you're an international listener, please follow up.
We should do a whole segment on period stories because I have some.
I would love to
Oh,
talk
I
about
have
my
some.
dude.
I
My
never,
new day.
I have a bad
I never
one.
tracked mine for like a long time.
Okay,
And
we
I
should.
was always surprised.
Let's do.
like, whoa.
Let's add that to the
Okay.
list. Okay.
Period.
I'm actually. I
Worst.
have a whole. I'm in a whole new world of the flex disc. So
Oh.
yes, we can have a whole episode about
Yes,
periods.
yes.
ladies. Yes. Okay, Mimi McNulty said the guy next to me took his shoes and socks off on a 9-hour flight, and it smelled like farts and eggs.
Do you guys take your shoes off on the airplane?
No,
Oh.
I untie my
Yes.
laces.
I take my shoes off.
I do too.
Not my
socks. Always have
socks.
socks. Always have
Socks
socks.
to stay
Stay
on. Oh my goodness.
Never without socks.
Now it's kind of game changing because I used to never wear sandals to the airport because you had to take your shoes off, and I was like, I don't want to be walking barefoot on the airport floor.
right.
But now you get to keep your shoes on.
Oh,
So-
that's kind of
I think I
nice.
still just don't like to walk in sandals that much.
Yeah,
Like,
it's long
give me
distance.
10 shoes for travel days.
I agree, Addie. Yeah, socks off is 9-hour flight. Alexa said she took a laxative traveling internationally. Why would you do that? Only toilet was hole with no door at train station.
Oh.
Ah! A hole with no door just exploding.
Not on a travel day.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Kelly Beth says a drunk man fell next to us on a plane and peed all over his seat
Oh, she said on our honeymoon.
on our honeymoon.
Oh no.
What is it with? Sometimes
just
I think
losing
it's
their
funny.
marbles.
A lot of people order alcohol from the like little cart on the plane. I just think that's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want that little?
I don't know. I feel like people that have anxiety do it a lot.
Oh, I should do that.
Take the edge
Do you
off.
guys, my flight anxiety has
Yeah.
gotten really bad.
Really?
Yes.
Talk to your therapist about that.
I cried on the way to LA. You
Why?
guys, it's one of those things that doesn't hit me until I'm in the air, and then I'm like, and we hit turbulence.
Oh.
Like it's not like it's, and unfortunately I feel like I'm in a plane a lot.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why is this getting so much worse? Matt's like, he's like, it's getting. Yeah, I'm like, I know it's really bad if we're without the kids. Like if we had to go to LA without like for literally less than 24 hours, and we were not with the kids, and we hit some bad turbulence. It's a less than 1 hour flight. The flight attendant fell down.
Wow.
So I'm like not trying to be dramatic. It was like bad.
She fell down.
He fell down with
Wow.
a tray of drinks and
Oh,
like
dang.
Yeah, and so then they put on the red emergency light. The captain started talking to us.
Yeah.
And he was so sweet, bless his heart. He was like, "There's nothing to worry about." Anyway, I was like sure that we were crashing.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it have to do with being pregnant? Has it gotten worse being pregnant?
Yeah. So the first time I felt flight anxiety was when I was pregnant with Griffin.
Yeah.
And then it's just continued to get worse.
Yeah.
My stakes are too high if I die.
Yeah. I get that. When I'm with the kids aren't with me and it's just me and Caleb, I do get anxious a little bit.
and I
but
don't like it when I'm with the kids, but it's way, way worse.
At least they're not alone. you
Yeah,
know?
so I told Matt, I was like, I might need
If
to
we
get
die, we
knocked
all
out.
die together.
Exactly.
Why is that so
Exactly.
dark? And like
It
that
is
just shows
kinda
where my
dark,
head's
but
going
yeah.
though.
Yeah. Maybe you can talk to your doctor about getting like some just Xanax or something for a plane.
I'm not even kidding.
They do that.
I
They'll
literally
prescribe
will
stuff.
because it's actually not when I'm pregnant, but like
Yeah.
or
Don't
nursing,
medicate now,
and then
but
I'll probably
later.
get pregnant again. So in about 5 years, I'll take care of this.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
what I keep
medicate.
saying about so many things. I'll get boobs. I'll take care of my
Xanax.
anxiety.
Later on.
Okay, wow,
great.
moving right along. Don't worry about me. Lucy says our baggage, including our costumes, didn't turn up for a dance competition.
That would be so stressful.
I have a theory about that, but we'll go.
Oh, no, I think you need to share the theory.
The theory is one of my hacks.
Oh, okay, well, wait then.
Interesting.
Okay, Olivia said, I have a fear of flying, so it's always a horror story. Relatable.
Literally. Why? I hate this about myself. I love traveling.
Yeah.
This is just inhibiting me. Just a single tear down my cheek, and other people are sleeping.
Everyone's,
Yeah,
like,
I knew she was.
sleeping
When we were flying home from Rhode Island, Abby was reading her book and then she closes it.
I close it because I can't read when it's really bad.
And I was like,
I'm just
oh
like,
no, I'm sorry.
Just I'm like, I'm safe. Everything's. I'm like,
Did it
Lord.
make you feel more anxious that the girl next to us was very anxious and then got off the plane?
Oh.
Did
No,
that
I was
affect
just
you
so
at all?
glad that she wasn't there because I was like, girl, do it for me.
Yeah, get off the plane for me.
I am the opposite. I fall asleep. I'm like,
Oh, me instantly.
immediately.
I
That white
fall
noise.
asleep. I fall asleep when it's smooth, but then as soon as it gets bumpy, I'm like. Like Matt tried to move up my armrest to put his arm on my leg, and I was like, I need that. I needed to grip it.
I don't wake up unless it like jostles my head. You know,
Yeah.
there was one time where I was sleeping with my head back, and then the bump hit and my head flew forward, and I woke up and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yesterday, Blake showed me a picture on the plane with Brielle. She's on me, and I'm asleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
dream, dream.
It did be happening.
Tay Lepper said, overnight bus in Thailand, had to share a bed with a mom and her 3 kids. Oh, not your
A
mom.
mom?
A mom and her 3 kids.
That's
That's trooper status, girl.
that is intense travel status.
I've never even heard of that happening.
Only in Thailand, maybe.
Maybe.
Alina Mary says was bored on a flight, tried to do a handstand in the airplane bathroom, door flung open.
Why?
Don't get crazy in an airplane bathroom. Just go to the bathroom.
Just go to the bathroom and get out. I'm sorry, are you really short? Because there's no way I could even get my hands on the floor.
I could
in
think
that
of other
bathroom.
things to entertain you on a flight. Less journey.
Going upside down, putting your feet where all the men's pee is. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay.
I bet your flight attendant was like,
She needs to be arrested.
This is why I hate my job.
Literally. Amanda said a tour bus caught fire on the only bridge in and out of the Florida Keys. Standstill traffic for 3+ hours. Oh, man.
Hopefully everyone was okay.
That feels like a never-ending situation. And then you're like, well, I didn't prepare for this. I'm stranded on a long boat with no food, no water, limited gas. Gotta pee. What do you do?
They're on a boat?
I'm sorry. Car.
Yeah. The car, because you could run out of gas. You
Right.
just turn off your car.
Turn off your car and have a party outside.
Maggie Nay says, I puked a blue slushie outside the window of the car, but it was a cop behind and I got a ticket. What?
Why did he give you a ticket? It's just mean. He said, I'm going to kick her while she's down.
That's not illegal.
Yeah, what?
So
That's just
confused.
rude. Amy said, forgot everyone's underwear. ... Walmart run.
I'm sure I've done that, honestly. Walmart delivery goes a lot of places.
Is that one of your hacks?
Part of one of mine, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Walmart delivery is great.
Perfect.
Sarah Hannison. I accidentally bought 2 one-way tickets to NYC instead of a round trip.
Oh.
No, I think that's the way to do it.
No, she bought them both one way to New York. No back. No
yeah,
ticket
yeah.
back. But yes,
Right.
that is one of your
That is
hacks.
a hack that I didn't write down.
Yeah.
Only buy single leg of the journey tickets.
Agreed. I never
You'll
buy a
get
round
screwed
trip.
otherwise.
The only
Totally.
airline that it benefits you on is Allegiant. You get a discount. Every other airline, there's no discount for round trip tickets.
Agreed. It's a great
And
hack.
it just makes it so much more messy if anything has to change with their travel plan.
Absolutely. My husband and I went on our honeymoon not knowing there was an age requirement. Oh my!
Yeah,
for the
that
hotel,
happened to us.
there was an age
Happened to me.
requirement of 25+. We were 22 at the time and had to sleep in our car the night of our wedding. Drove from Georgia to Florida night of our wedding to get on a cruise the next day.
That happens. Happened to Blake and Abby.
It happened to us in
Happened to
Chicago.
us.
I actually think that might have happened to us too, but somehow we got around it.
Blake and I were 18. You had to be 21. So we had to find a hotel that would let 18-year-olds.
Oh my gosh! Discrimination.
Yeah, I booked the hotel, but I couldn't get in
You
my
couldn't
room.
pay for it.
Yep, wouldn't let me. Stranded in Chicago.
They
Dang.
act like it's for safety, but I'm like, if you're both
Adults.
18, yeah.
If you're both around the same age, like you're both young.
You're both children.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Not
thinking of like
children, adults.
trafficking stuff.
Well, probably. Well, I don't know because they probably wouldn't be the young. Like the person being trafficked probably isn't the one booking the hotel room.
That's
Yeah,
so true.
it was
I
weird.
just assumed it was always like a hoopla thing, like keep the kids and the parties out.
I don't know.
Maybe we should Google that. Why is that a rule?
That's what they told us. They said for safety.
Primarily to avoid legally unenforceable contracts with minors, manage liability for potential underage drinking in rooms with mini bars, and reduce risk of property damage.
Just take the alcohol out.
That makes sense. No, that makes a lot of sense.
After we get married, we were driving to a new country, and my father-in-law was also flying in for a few days. He went ahead, and he went on ahead, and we spontaneously sent a suitcase with him, which was really helpful. Just that inside the suitcase was my passport.
The amount of times I've done stuff like that it's just the most stomach sinking feeling. Like, what did I just do?
I hate that.
Oh my gosh. I was given the wrong room key and keyed into a couple's room. One word, nakedness.
She was given the wrong room key.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a new fear
that's
unlocked.
So bad on the hotel.
That's so bad.
You guys, when we were in
What?
Disney, we were switching hotels every day. I got lost in the last hotel because it was literally a maze. The Grand Californian is a maze.
Uh-huh.
And I was 1 digit off, but it was the middle digit. So I was nowhere near where I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I, first of all, I had sent Matt there already one time. He's knocking on it. And then in my head, I still hadn't corrected that was not our room number.
Uh-huh.
I'm knocking. And I'm trying to use my key, and I'm like, why is my key not working?
Oh.
Still not thinking. Like, how would you not at this point when your key is not working? And then knocking, and then the moment I realized it, I was like, oh crap, someone's
Run.
opening the door. And I just ran.
I was like, this is this little pregnant girl just running down the hallway.
It was a housekeeper.
That's happened twice to me where someone tried to get in my room.
Matt
Once-
goes, you're such a child.
yeah, literally. You're like,
I was scared.
I went to gonna get in trouble.
I always felt like such an immature, and I was like, I just can't face my problems right now.
I know. It just feels so awkward. Like walking into someone in the bathroom, you're like, oh, sorry, gotta run. Don't look at my face. Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. I personally used Shopify for 5 years when I owned my small clothing business, and it was truly a game changer in running and starting a small business. Starting something new isn't just hard, it's terrifying, to be honest, and it can be hard to make that leap of faith, but it also helps when you have a partner like Shopify on your side to help. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world. I loved that Shopify had so many plugins. It was compatible with so many different sites. It just was so seamless to grow and customize my business and my shop, which I think really sets Shopify apart. You can get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. They have tons of free and paid templates that you can choose from, so you can really customize your store to make it feel exactly as your brand is. Tackle all of those important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. There's no need to save multiple websites or try to figure out what platform is hosting the tool that you need. Everything is all in one place, making your life easier and your business operations smoother. I just want to say that again. It makes your life easier and your business operations smoother. It truly does. It is time to turn those what ifs into with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/Abby. Go to shopify.com/Abby. That's shopify.com/Abby.
Transitioning from travel nightmares, learning from experience, we have probably adopted some travel hacks that we do differently now.
Right.
And a lot of mine I have learned from failure. So just let me take the fall on it and let me pass on to you. Please, when it comes to booking your travel, from the very get-go, set yourself up for success. Book in the morning. I know I've talked about that before on this podcast, but the morning is just, it safeguards you against any type of delays or cancellations. You can adjust way easier. Sometimes, like if it's a nighttime flight, that's your last flight out of the day. What are you going to do then?
Right.
You got a hotel, like all these other things. It's just such a mess. But then also kids are fresher.
Yep.
And you can't really bank on naps. You can't bank on like them being any kind of sane state of mind later on in the day. Like start them off fresh. If that means you have to wake them up really early in the morning, do that over
like a 7 p.m. flight.
Ooh, that's so spooky.
If they get overly tired and they can't fall asleep, oh, bad news.
So bad.
Yeah.
My kids don't sleep on the go. That's on me.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I don't think they would do that. And also, when you're booking them, book direct whenever possible.
Yeah.
And I know that it's tempting to save money. There's other ways to save money when you travel.
Yeah.
It also safeguards you against cancellations, delays. Just having an airport nightmare with children is 10x scarier.
Sure.
And you're also just going to end up spending more money anyway when you have to get food at the next airport because it's so expensive at airports, and you're not going to save what you think you're going to save. Just get it direct.
Yep.
Just get direct.
Yep, I agree. Direct flights, always, if you can. Okay, this is actually, I don't do this anymore, but this was a really good hack that Caleb and I did when we were going on our honeymoon. And so if you're like trying to find, this is a budget travel hack. Okay, we looked for cheap flights on Skiplagged, which I know, there's a caveat. You cannot refund your ticket. You have to be so sure that you're going to be taking this flight. Okay, there's no refunds, no frills, no nothing. But I got extremely cheap international flights when Caleb and I were booking our honeymoon. There are some caveats. Do not ever book a hidden city. Our mother-in-law made that mistake. That's basically like, and they're telling you, hey, you're going to go to Phoenix to St. Louis. You have a layover in Phoenix.
That's what the whole point of Skiplagged is, though. You know what I mean?
No, that's not.
That's what skiplagging is.
That's called a hidden city. I used Skiplagged I used it a long time ago, and they never, the first time I ever got offered that was this past year.
Real? No, they've had that.
Really?
Yeah.
The hidden city thing?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's
Never
what
heard of this in my
skiplagging.
life.
Okay, so
Yes, because skiplagging is the practice of booking a flight with a layover at your intended destination. So you get off. That's what skiplagging is.
Really?
So you get off at a layover rather than booking a direct flight to that city in order to secure a cheaper airfare. That's why it's cheaper.
Really? But I never did that. I just used it to buy cheap
I
direct
literally
flights.
didn't even know that was a thing.
That's what skiplagging is, though.
Interesting. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that because you'll get in trouble with the airlines. So basically, if it's like, hey, we want to go to St. Louis to Phoenix. They're like, hey, book this flight to Washington, but it has a layover in Phoenix. You'll get off of Phoenix. Don't do that. That's bad. You'll get in trouble. But Caleb and I got extremely cheap tickets on Skiplag to international travel. And the trick is, if you go on the website, don't move your mouse. It'll show you the original flight, and then as you're longer on the website, the price continues to go down. It's very interesting. So if you're looking for like the cheapest possible flight.
Wait, say this hack again.
Okay, you go on skiplagged.com and you go and you type in your cities that you want to go to.
What do you mean move your mouse?
Like, don't touch your computer mouse. You don't touch it. Don't click nothing. And just watch the price drop. It's like a game. I'm not kidding. It'll show you the original price first. And they think, okay, you'll see the high price. You'll click on it. And they'll try to get you to buy the more expensive ticket. But if you stop and you wait, it drops down. And then it shows you the cheaper price. Maybe I shouldn't be
How'd
recommending
you figure
this.
that out?
Caleb did. I don't know.
Test this hack out.
Okay, so there's that. But then also Google Flights is much easier and less sketchy. And, I like to use
That's a
Google
good
Flights.
hack.
Yeah, Google
I'm like, sheesh.
I think that's like an actual hack. You know what I mean? It's like kind
Okay.
of like a sneaky thing that people don't normally do. The skip lag thing.
Does it work on mobile?
I would do it on desktop.
Wow, that is crazy.
People are like, what is this hack? Google Flights is another one that is amazing to help you find like cheap budget flights. And you can go by the day, like move your mouse along the days of the week and you can find the cheapest days. That's how I actually pick a lot of times when we go on our trips. I'm like, okay, when I want to go to this city, when's the cheapest time to go? Mm-hmm. And it shows you the whole year, the cheapest days. So
Yeah.
there you
Good
go.
hack. I never would have thought of that.
I don't do it anymore. Now, like, flying with kids and stuff is just too, I'm like, I
Risky.
want, like, a safer ticket. But when it's just me and Caleb and we're just bootstrapping, backpacking it up, why not just take a cheap, easy flight? Who cares?
Wow.
Yeah.
Test that hack out. Let us know if it works for you. That's a legit hack. Okay, this one is not going to sound that secretive.
Okay.
Okay, but it's, my other hack is check everything you can.
Yes, I had that on my list.
And I mean, like, do this to, like, the nth degree, because with kids, hands are just so precious.
Absolutely.
And I'm actually going to the extent of don't even buy a coffee at the airport.
Absolutely.
You need that hand more than you need the coffee. I swear to you, every time I've done this before, like when I would do it before, I would get a coffee and I'm like, this is just a stressor.
Yes.
I need this hand more than I need this coffee.
Yep.
So, like, don't get coffee. Just keep your hands as free as possible. And I also, with this hack, I want to tell you everything that you can take with kids on any airline for free, because you're traveling with kids. You can check car seats for free. Check those. Don't carry those through.
No,
I see
check it at-
people
check it at
rolling
the
their
gate.
kids in their car seats, and I was like, oh my gosh, just
No.
check it. Check it at the front. Don't
Right.
check it at the gate.
No.
Check it at the counter at the front.
Yep.
You can also get free diaper bags. This is in addition to your personal item. So you can check a breast pump for free. Don't check your diaper bag. Take your diaper bag with you. You can bring that in addition for free. You can also check strollers. I recommend checking these at the gate. If you're traveling with kids, you can take them through the airport. So the first thing you're going to check at the counter, car seats. Carry the stroller with you through the airport, through security. Get to your gate. Check that at your gate counter.
Yep.
That is for free as well. You cannot check pack and place for free.
No.
So if you're going to bring a pack and play, that's going to be a checked other bag. I would just strongly advise you to find a pack and play at your destination, and bring your own sheet for it, because it's kind of gross sometimes. You never know what they're going to,
Right.
like, especially Airbnbs. I literally went to an Airbnb and they're like, we have a pack and play. I checked in advance. There was blood all over the pack and play.
It's disgusting.
And I was like, so glad I brought my own sheet, and I flipped it over. I was like, it was dried, but gross. And your breast pump also doesn't count as your personal item. It's a medical device.
Right.
So, those were things that
are really
I didn't
good.
know when I was early on traveling with kids.
Yep.
But your hands are your most prized possession in the airport.
Yeah. I had one like that written down. I said, carry on one bag. That's it. Check everything else. So I even combined my diaper bag and my carry on.
Personal item.
Yeah.
Now that my kids can carry their own backpacks, I let them have their own personal items.
Cute. So cute. But it's small. Something that you don't end up having to carry.
No. And I always tell them, I'm like, if you're bringing that backpack, you're carrying
carrying
that.
it.
I need my hands.
Exactly. Also with the coffee, you're like sitting in your seat. It's just going to get spilled, flown around. Especially with a baby, you can't do that.
It's not worth it.
No. Well, that
And I take coffee seriously, so
yeah.
you should know that.
Okay, that was my second one. I'll just skip to my third one. I also did this, and my mom and I were talking about this. This is a hack she does as well. She did this for us as kids. I did this as an adult. Planning my outfits in advance. and I would roll them up and put them in a Ziploc bag. So all
mom
my
used to do that
outfits are
too.
sectioned out. And my mom did that for all of our kids too. She's like, it was so easy. Then you have all of your outfits, you know exactly who's who, you write the name on the bag, and you just throw it in their rooms, in the drawers, whatever, and go. So just the clothes aren't getting intermixed, getting messed up. And I loved it when we did international travel because it just made like, I didn't overpack and I didn't have to think so much about my outfits the other day. I'd already thought about it. So then when it was like, oh, shower, change really fast, get ready, go out to dinner, it wasn't all this extra time thinking about my outfit. It was already planned. And then also it was just way easier to pack it all.
My
Very
mom did that
compact.
with me and Blake and my brother, and she'd have the date even on it.
Oh, for like the day of the
And
trip.
we would match.
Oh,
That's
that's
cute.
really cute.
And then we would always, like, when we got older, would fight her on it because we wanted our own suitcase.
Of course.
And she's like, no, this is for the first half of the trip and this is for the second half of the trip. And we're like, no.
Oh, yeah.
But no, that's a really good hack.
Yeah. Pack those clothes up tightly.
I don't give myself enough time in advance of packing to do that. But I will strive for that one day. Okay. This one is another one for kids. And I gave myself this freedom. So I just want to, if this gives you permission to give yourself this freedom as well, more power to you. I just say unlimited screen time on travel days.
Oh, yeah.
So like we're traveling tomorrow all day. My kids will not have any screens today. They know that they are going to have so much tomorrow that we just don't need to have any today. But I feel like there's a lot of pressure to think of all these ways to entertain kids on flights, and that's just more stuff to pack. And also, it's not going to be as effective usually
No, yeah.
as a good old show. And I am packing other activities because it's
Yeah.
not gonna. I don't want them to only do that, and I don't want that to thing. But if they're entertained, I'm not gonna be like, your timer's up.
No.
If they're entertained, we're gonna just ride with it. And
Yeah.
so my advice is to bring headphones because there's been a lot of times with kids where I'm like, freak, they only have like those corded headphones, and a lot of flights don't have TVs. And we've played it out loud, like quietly, and they have come and told us,
Yeah,
like,
same.
to turn it off.
Yeah, same.
And I'm like, do you know what we're doing here?
Totally.
And I'm like, then they're not nearly as entertained if they can't hear it well. And so bring headphones, bring the headphones that have Bluetooth and also have a cord in case you're on a flight that like does have a TV, or you bring a portable DVD player or some other thing that has that kind of jack though.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, there's some cords too that can go into like iPads and stuff.
Yeah. I would also say did you have another point on
I had
that?
a list of toys that are fun for planes for kids too.
Okay, I'll say something about screen time. The next day, plan an outdoor activity. Because when your kids have so much screen time, like with CJ, I'm like, okay, the next day.
Squirrely.
So squirrely because you're like on a
Yeah,
plane
because
all day before.
once you make it your destination, it's like fun time. They're not
Totally.
on shows
No.
ever.
So the next day, just play an outdoor activity where they can get all that pent up energy out.
Yeah, we don't really watch shows when we're. I can't think of
On
a
a trip
time
either.
Yeah,
No.
So it's like just on your travel days, allow that
Yeah.
freedom for
Absolutely.
yourself if you feel so inclined.
Yeah.
Here are my fun toys for these were what works for my boys. These little magnet guys. They're on it. I'll actually put links to all these on Amazon. These are so dumb.
Oh, I don't.
They're these little magnet guys. They have magnets on their hands and on their feet, but everything on the plane is like magnetic. So you can
Oh.
connect them to each other and connect them to like the tray table in front of them, their seats. My kids think they're really fun. Okay, also this is for kids that don't like to color, because if your kids like to color, bring coloring things for heaven's sake.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds like a great option. Robot suction cup toys. These
What?
Same idea as the magnet guys, but if you get a window seat, they suction to the window, their arms and their legs, and they stretch out their arms and legs. The
Cute.
kids think they're really fun. Those water art things.
Those are good.
You can just get a little cup of water, or you pour some from your water bottle or whatever. I'll also bring an empty water bottle and bring your own water on the planes. That would be what I always. That's
always.
as soon as you get through security, fill up your water.
Yeah.
And they love those. They dry quickly, and then they can do it again, and
Yep.
it's no mess. And you literally just bring that little notebook and the little water thing. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, find the link so you know what I'm talking about. You just use water and it colors.
Yeah, it's cute.
Last thing is stickers are really good on
Stickers
planes.
are really good.
Get the puffy ones so they're not actually really hard to pick off. And recently flashcards have been really good for like Griffin.
Cute.
He is so into dinosaurs, and so flashcards really, because he's like really studies them. Like he
Yeah.
wants to know, and they're more easy to travel with
Yeah.
and fun.
This is something that CJ loves, cars, and he's always loved cars. And so I was like, I'll bring his favorite cars on the plane. Don't bring anything with wheels.
They will lose them.
Because they fall down the floor and then they roll down the length of the plane.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, sorry, buddy. Your favorite Hot Wheels
Say
is gone.
bye-bye.
Don't do cars. I some of these, I had a hard time, Addie, like with a 9-month to an 18-month-old, the
Yeah.
activities are so different
Yeah,
because they
that's-
can't do stickers. They're not entertained by screens. So I think I just always remembered like getting CJ up and just walking him down the aisles. And I would just take him to the back in like the airplane area and just
Stand
like
by the bathroom.
stand by the
I feel
bathrooms.
like Brielle would enjoy like those busy books, you know, where there's just like things you can
yeah.
she's so like doesn't need to be entertained. Like if there's
Yeah.
just something in her hands, like she's entertained by
Totally.
it. I feel like
Snacks.
she'd be good with those.
She'll love snacks.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Just bring a big old thing of puffs.
Yeah, she's just gonna eat them all the time.
That's really good, Abby. Those are a lot of good trips. Also, like the little mini magnet tiles. Those are cute.
The mini magnet tiles are great.
Really great. Yeah. Anything magnet. I bet Brielle would love mini
I should
magnet
have
tiles.
added that to my list. I'm adding that now.
Yeah.
That was a really good one.
Those are really good. Okay, this is another one. This is for like parents. You need to have enough diapers, formula, snacks, and food for a emergency travel day. So don't just you have that on there.
That's my next one.
Don't just pack enough for like your allotted plane time. Pack enough where it's like if there's a delay, if there's something you're gonna have. Like I would pack maybe 4 bottles of formula for one flight, even if it's like you have your bottle going up and your bottle going down. I would pack 2 extra things of formula for just in case you get delayed because you don't want to be delayed in an airport with no formula. Like that'd be scary. So if that applies to you, that's that. But when you get there, deliver all your goods to the house.
Buy
Yeah.
diapers at the destination.
Buy your diapers, your big old cans of formula if you need it, your snacks, your food, anything extra, even like your hair shampoo and conditioner. I sometimes will add that in the delivery. Anything that you just don't pack it.
We're going on a cruise in July, so it's like
Oh, fun.
buy everything, get it delivered, da da da. I'm like, I have to pack it. I have to pack 7 days plus worth of formula. I have to pack 7 days plus worth of diapers. I'm like, do I pack it here? Do I get it in Florida?
No, just do it
No,
once.
pack it
Pack it here, pack it here,
Pack
and
it.
just pay for an extra bag.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
just
I
have
have to pay
one
for
bag
extra
of
bag.
stuff.
Literally just baby
Uh-huh.
items.
Totally.
Seriously.
That's like the one travel exception. I'm like, dang.
I know, and that's all my family does is cruises. I'm like, we don't go to a destination. And then if I'm going home, my
Interesting.
mom just gets everything I need.
Yeah,
So,
same. It is nice when I go home. I don't have to bring anything.
Yeah, that was my number 4 was buy diapers at your destination. They take up a lot of luggage space and then you might not have, it's really hard to figure how many you're going to need.
Right.
And then you might end up having to buy a pack anyway. And then you're like, oh, traveling.
Now I have
two full
extra.
packs.
Yeah.
Yeah. My other hack with kids is that I just find we have so much more success if we get an Airbnb than like a hotel room. Now, this was specific when you have multiples and specific if one of those multiples is a baby. I think we're in a different place now where we're all going to share a hotel room and it's like totally fine.
Yeah.
But before, when everyone has different sleep needs, sleep schedules, it's really nice to have a little bit more space to spread out, but also a kitchen where you can like get groceries delivered. Walmart Plus, I love Walmart delivery like so much. They're everywhere, and they don't charge you more if you like are in a new location.
Right.
And so get it sent there, get their milk, like whatever they need, like just sent to your place. It just also helps you feel like a lot more stable. I don't know, with kids and traveling, it can feel like when it's just you and your spouse, like it's just like, yeah, we'll sleep on a couch and it's like no big deal. But I felt like having like more of a place to go that felt like a home base.
Yeah,
Was
you
like,
can wash the bottles, wash the toys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wash the clothes in a sink if you need to.
Yeah.
Like, not crammed in a hotel room.
you have more chance of there being a bathtub too. I remember that being an issue with the babies. I don't
Yeah.
like showering with my baby. I felt like it was so dangerous. They were like a little wet pig. I was like, I'm gonna drop you.
I would sit on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which felt gross on my butt, but I'm like,
Here we go.
you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, Matt can shower with them, but for
Yeah.
me, I just was like, I'm so
slippery.
scared.
Yeah.
Sitting down is good.
Yeah.
But that would be like a lot of hotels only have showers, whereas an Airbnb is a house. There's usually at least one tub.
Right, totally. It's a good hack. You get 4 pairs of shoes max.
Oh, I was gonna say 2 max.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, shoot. Maybe I'll skip this
for
one.
kids or
No,
for
for
adults?
me.
Oh,
Kids
for
get,
adults, it's a little
get
different.
one closed toed, one open toed.
Yeah, kids get one closed, one open. Me as an adult, I get one nice night dress shoe.
Yes.
That all my night outfits go with. I get my workout tennis shoe that I'm going to wear on the plane. And I get a casual day shoe, which might be like a walking tennis shoe or like a fashion day shoe. And then maybe a flip-flop.
See, I got
That's
3.
it.
I don't have to like daily. That's just sandal.
See, yeah, but
three.
like, okay,
You're
we're
a
going
little more fashionable than I am.
You know what? I do.
If you're walking around the city and stuff, and you're wearing like a cute outfit during the day, I'm not going to wear my hoka, and I'm not going to wear my like heel for night out. So you get like a casual, comfy walking day shoe, but you don't get like a different shoe for every night outfit.
No.
And my mom even goes so far as to say, put those shoes in your carry-on. Don't put them in your checked bag. Then you can put all the clothes you want in your carry-on. But she doesn't have children, so that her carry-on looks very different than mine.
See, I don't even do a carry-on anymore. I need my hands.
Yeah, but she would put them in her backpack. Like her personal item.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That inventory is a little too valuable right now.
I know.
So we're going to go carry on this conversation just a little bit longer on our Patreon. Thank you to those that have subscribed to that. That's really exciting and have joined that community over there. It already feels like just like a fun addition where we can just, dig a little deeper, feel a little freer.
Yep.
So we'll carry this on and then we'll be right back.
This portion of today's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. May is Mental Health Awareness Month and a time to open up the conversation, break down the stigma, and prioritize taking care of our mental well-being just as much as our physical health. It's also a reminder that you don't have to go through anything alone because with today's sponsor, BetterHelp, there's someone who's always with you, someone who's trained to listen, which is so important. Everyone in their life at some point is going to go through hard things or have to learn how to manage hard things. When Caleb and I first got married, we went to therapy for a little while, and it was just really helpful to have a third-party, unbiased opinion and have them give insight into what was going on in our lives at the time. BetterHelp makes therapy accessible wherever you are, whether online or through the app. It can be really hard to go in person sometimes and find a good therapist in person. You work, you're busy. The online access that BetterHelp creates is really a game changer. Take the quiz and get matched with a licensed therapist quickly, and you can switch anytime at no extra cost if it's not the right fit. 82% of clients actually recommend their therapist, which is a really high success rate. So go ahead and click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/always to get 10% off your first month of therapy because no one should have to go through anything alone. BetterHelp is here with you. Ask Abby.
Okay, we're back and we are ready to listen to you guys because we've done enough talking. We really have. And so let's go to our voicemails. If you guys also want to call in, it's a really fun thing that we've done since the very beginning here. You can call 602-456-9690 and leave a voicemail for us, and we will listen to it live on the podcast and then answer it, respond to it, whatever it may be. The floor is yours.
Hi, friends. My name's Maddie. I was just calling because I am just dying to know what you guys would make for girl dinner. For example, mine is usually a Ritz cracker or like a handful of Ritz crackers with some cheese on top of them and some like chocolate chips on the side. And maybe a cheese stick if I'm really feeling cheesy. So I would love to know what you guys make when you're just like, what do I got? I'm hungry. Anyway, thanks for your podcast. Love her, bye.
You're good at this.
Yeah, Maddie, I'm with you, girl. My girl dinner is just a boiled noodle with pesto and just smothered in Parmesan cheese. Yeah, that's my girl dinner. That's actually similar to the dinner my mom would make us growing up. It was like late night. Yeah, she would just boil some pasta and we wouldn't put butter on it. We would just put Parmesan cheese.
Oh.
Just plain noodles with
dry.
a little parm. Super dry. We loved it. It still hits every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's noodles. I jazz it up, make it a little more fancy with some pesto.
I'm sorry. I like man dinners. I only eat man dinners. Like
She loves her protein.
I need a big protein. I need big portions. I need there to be a lot of protein. And I can't. I'm sorry.
I don't want big protein. I want big carb.
I'm too hungry.
Get a big carb. It's just delicious.
Hungry. I really don't think if you gave me, I don't know how much noodles I would have to eat to get full, Abigail. I'm not kidding. It's scary.
I eat a lot of it. I do enjoy every bite.
I'm sorry. I'm a man dinner, but I can talk about my favorite snacks.
Yeah,
Okay.
so give us a good snack.
If I'm going to have a snack, I will have a chopstick.
Oh my gosh, you man.
Protein.
A cheese stick or a Baby Bell cheese. And then I've been really liking the Catalina Crunch protein mix from
yum.
Costco.
That is good.
Maybe a fruit, maybe a dried mango if we're feeling crazy.
Fruit. I'm not eating a fruit on my girl dinner.
I'm talking about my girl snack. And it's still a platter. It's a snack platter.
A
healthy
little
snack
charcuterie.
I eat
My
so
girl
much
snack
else.
maybe be like some yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt.
I saw someone the other day that said, I genuinely don't believe anyone actually likes yogurt. And I'm like,
I love yogurt.
feel that.
Really?
I
love
eat
yogurt.
it because I'm like, I should eat it. I'm not like craving yogurt.
You need more
ever.
toppings.
You need a different yogurt.
I do granola, chocolate granola.
No, you need to get the little cashew chocolate almond trail mix from Trader Joe's.
Okay.
Sweeten your yogurt.
You
too.
just need to
Don't
put some
eat
chocolate in it.
I get vanilla.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that-
You just need to put some chocolate in
It's
it.
good.
Everything's
It doesn't taste bad. It's not like
You just don't
I'm not
like
like
it?
I'm gonna have yogurt every single morning because it's so yummy.
Yeah. This is my girl snack. Sorry to change the
No,
subject.
you're good.
You're right, Addie. Yeah, it's ranch dip and some potato chips. That's my girl snack.
Gosh,
Yeah.
wavy
Wavy
potato chips.
potato chips.
Okay,
Wavy potato chips
Dangerous.
with the ranch dip seasoning packet and full fat sour cream.
see, I got
Yeah.
a different one. I got a different
That's
one.
making me excited.
Wavy potato chips, name
Yes.
brand.
Lay's.
Ooh,
Lay's. Yep.
Lay's. And the Highland, is that the brand? Sour cream
And
onion dip
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they don't sell here.
Unfortunate.
They
don't
don't
sell it in
sell
Arizona?
in this part of the country.
Highland. We're calling you out.
Yeah.
I can't buy
So when
that.
I'm
I would
home,
eat.
My
do
grandma
eat it.
brings it every time we go, and she brings like double bags and a bunch of, because all the kids, we just, Blake's like,
Right.
"Daddy, you gotta stop. I'm like, I don't get it back home.
I know, literally. Or the French onion dip is also really good.
Oh, that's what I thought we were talking about.
Oh, sorry, I meant to say French onion dip.
Did
That's
you
what I
mean
meant.
French onion dip?
I meant French onion
Yeah,
dip.
okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, it is better than sour cream and onion, but I was
Yeah.
gonna hype you up.
No, French onion dip. Oh my gosh, it's so
Oh
good.
man, I just
My mouth is watering for that. Okay.
who wants to make it on her after this?
I was thinking about something and I just lost it.
Hey, we should make that green dip again.
Yeah,
That was
so
good.
good. And like just an after podcast
Yeah,
snack was so
we-
great.
We should have your mom make us after podcast snacks
Snacks
every time.
week.
Mom, make me a snack.
Hi, Abby, and Addie. My name is Andy. I am a new mom to a 4-week-old baby girl, and I have loved listening to your guys' show in both pregnancy and postpartum. And I wanted to ask you guys, what is one quality about yourselves and one quality in your spouse that you hope your children have? Thanks, guys. Love listening to you. Bye.
I hear the baby.
That's really
so
sweet. Yeah, congratulations on your baby. From Caleb, I really want our kids to get his brain. I love the way that his brain works. He's so curious. He's a great question asker. He's like the way that he breaks down he's a problem solver. It's just so impressive to me. I love watching him work through solutions. So I hope our kids get that. And for me, I hope they get, oh my gosh, this feels like weird to say. I think I appreciate that I'm not like a high anxious person. And I appreciate about myself that I'm going with the flow. So I hope my kids can take that. Like I'm thinking about like things rolling off their backs. Like I don't want them to like take things so personally or get stressed out about little situations. Yeah. I think that's yeah.
Gosh, this is so deep, actually.
I know. I was like, oh, this is, and I was like, let me
Oh,
think
this
deeply about this.
I really hope that they get Matt's friendliness. I feel like Matt is just like he's a golden retriever. Will talk to anybody, and like he was so good at like he's a good includer of like I even think about in high school, just like the types of people he would be friends with, and maybe like people looking out for people that didn't have friends. I hope that my kids would do that too.
Sweet.
For me, gosh, I think the scariest thing is like I'm like I hope you don't get that.
I know.
I don't know. I'm like, let's see. I hope that they're like this, and I don't know that. I hope that I can be like work on this too, more so, but also just like be very like selfless and generous. Like go out of their way for other people because I just think the world needs more of that.
Totally. You're a good example of
Make
that.
yourself uncomfortable for other people, and that's just something that isn't popular, but I do think it's needed. Look out for your neighbor.
Yeah. I was going to say, kind of along the same lines, Blake, I'd love for her to get his like brain in the way that he thinks through and processes things and just like really wants to learn. Because I don't think I'm necessarily in that same boat. So I really love that he just really wants to understand. It's not like, oh, that's a fact. Cool. He like wants to understand how that happened to become that way. So I think that's really cool. And then for me, I think kind of going off your lines of friendliness, I'm just like the more outgoing side of me. I love Blake, but I I hope Brielle doesn't get the introverted side. I want her to be extroverted. If she is, I'll still love her. But I hope she's more extroverted and is like has good friends. Blake has good friends, but I'm like just spends a lot of time with people.
Yeah.
I did hear the advice. I hear a lot of moms say like, are you shy or they're shy? And like labeling kids too early with like being shy. I don't know why that's like something we're so comfortable with. Like, not that being shy is a bad thing, but they're hearing that, and it also can just like it's scary as a kid to be around adults and to try, everything is new. It's and like we can expect there to be some caution or like trepidation. We don't need to label it as shy.
Totally.
And so I feel like someone said like don't ask like label your kid as shy in front of them.
That's good.
That's good.
And I think that's good advice.
That's good. And I feel like you and Blake are like you guys are like the perfect balance.
Yeah, I would be like we're kind of like opposites, but
I'm texting her.
go well together.
Hi, Abby. I just love your show. My question for you is, what is your go-to freezer meals to take to your friends? I have a friend who's finishing chemo for their brain cancer this week, and I'd love to stock their freezer. So please just give me some good suggestions other than lasagna. Thank y'all so much.
That's funny.
I've actually never brought a freezer meal, but my friends, after we had Vivian, they brought soup in a big pot and put it in my freezer, and it was the best. It was a chicken chili, which froze really well. I wouldn't do anything with noodles. I would say something that has like a bean, more of a chili vibe, was really good. And I just threw it in our fridge for a couple days when I knew we wanted it in advance, and it thawed out, and it was delicious.
I'd say frozen breakfast burritos. No one thinks about breakfast when you're
Yeah, it's true.
postpartum, and those are so good because you also don't have to like do this long thawing session. They're
Right.
individual, and you just go straight from the freezer to the microwave. I linked that on the last one, so revisit the last episode. I think that's like the best thing, and I've made that for friends postpartum too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fun. You guys, thank you guys so much for leaving a voicemail. And are we going to do Always Hungry? I feel
Yeah, that
was
leads us perfectly.
That was a great transition from voicemails and now Always Hungry. We love to share our recipes with you guys, what we're making this week. And you have a good recipe you'd like to share?
I just have been reintroduced to banana bread for like the 20th time, but like
Yeah.
I'm addicted to it, and I love banana bread. This is the first time I kept it in the fridge, and I was like, why have I never done this?
Yeah.
Keep it in the fridge. It's
Yeah.
good. But I have a good recipe that I'll share with you. I will tell you have to bake it way longer than it says.
That's every banana and pumpkin bread ever invented.
Low and long.
Yeah. Every time they're like, pumpkin bread, 45 minutes, pull it out, wet in the middle. I'm like, what is this baking
bananas
temperature?
going bad. And
Yeah, they do.
It's such a treat.
Totally. That's
Such
so
a
good.
treat.
Mine will be a taco soup that I invented on my own.
How do you make this?
I'm making taco soup tonight. I want to
Yes.
hear your recipe.
Okay, I'll just share it and then I'll have you guys write it out too. You ready, Hannah? Okay. Half an onion diced and sautéed with some garlic. Then you're going to throw in 1 pound of ground beef. And I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do a packet of taco seasoning in there. It just is better. You can do a homemade taco seasoning and that's great.
how is that cheating?
Well, I just never do it because there's always like added kind of icky ingredients in there. Oh, do you want to go check on them?
Yeah. You keep talking.
Okay. So then you add in that packet of seasoning. What else I put in it? Oh, I put in canned diced tomatoes, 2 cans of black beans, 1 can of corn or frozen corn. Okay, those are everything going in there. Then you're gonna do some chicken broth. Let it simmer all together. Oh, a 3/4 cup of rice. Let it simmer together.
Oh, rice.
I love rice in it.
I don't put rice in there.
It makes it a little thicker. It's really hearty. It's delicious. Put a little rice in there.
Okay.
And obviously put in as much broth as you want. Let it cook until the rice is done cooking through. And then you're going to put in a little bit of cheddar cheese and just a scoop or 2 of sour cream. And that's it. Eat it with chips.
Eat it with
And avocado.
chips. That's what we do. Okay.
So good.
That was pretty there. The rice threw me for a loop. But
Yeah.
everything else.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Good.
I love the rice addition. Yeah, well, that's Always Hungry for you guys. If you guys would be so kind as to leave us a review wherever you guys listen to your podcast, that would be so appreciated. This is a review from mbrown579. She says, I binged every episode, 5 stars. I found this podcast a couple weeks ago, and I've already listened to every episode. You all are so funny. I have literally laughed out loud at some of the episodes. I feel so much lighter after every listen. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you so much for that review. It just means so much to us. There are a lot of people here behind the scenes that help and make this podcast come to life. So just hearing that you guys are loving and enjoying the show really means a lot to us. Make sure to like that button, follow, subscribe, check out our Patreon if you guys haven't. It's $5 a month. We get extended bonus episodes. We have our chats. We're putting recipes in there and Always Hungry. We're doing our book club over there, like more extended, and we've got a lot of fun stuff up in the works for you guys for our Patreon community. It is just a blast over there. So thank you guys if you've already joined. And Abby is out helping a baby, so I guess it's just me doing this. Addie, you want to join me?
Yep.
Okay, ladies, and remember, we're always here.